This is a food YouTuber exploring Newmarket Main Street here in Newmarket, Ontario, so let's go. Okay, so as of right now, we're just sort of walking into the main area of Newmarket Main Street. This is a place I like to go to a lot, and there's a lot of cool things to see, so we'll check them out right now. Okay, so we're currently in the heart of Newmarket Main Street. We're currently shooting on 4K at 30 frames per second, 16:9, and this is kind of the vibe of the whole area. It's really nice, and I'm gonna go ahead and walk sort of into the area now. Also, we're currently on Mega View, so you're gonna be able to see the background of the city-like environment really well. This is kind of like a cornerstone of Newmarket. This is a place where you can happily walk and have a lot of kind of like small businesses around and stuff like that. I think it's great to visit, and I would highly recommend visiting this area if you do plan on visiting Newmarket. It's just great. Like just down over here is Made in Mexico, if you can hear me, and there's like Chip and Malt, and there's also Hungry Brew down over there, all really fantastic restaurants. Now, I don't have any Insta360 base microphones, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but yeah, this is the entire area, and there's even cute Canadian flags right over there to represent our home and native land, so to speak. It's really cool, isn't it? Here you can also find older pioneer-like buildings. It's very reminiscent of the past. I think it's really cool and fascinating. The Newmarket Main Street downtown area has so much to offer. It's really cool for sure. There's even some new developments over here too. It's really cool stuff. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and cross the road here. Even an ice cream spot right there. It's really cool. I didn't want to speak in front of people, but as we're walking by here, this is sort of the main area. Really nice small town vibes, but there's a lot of people here actually. I won't lie, I've been living here for a long time, and it seems like the turnover for the stores is quite crazy. Like you'll see stores and then they'll suddenly disappear. The longevity of specific places don't last forever, but you do see some places that have been here for a while for sure. It's a nice little area down here too as well. It's really pretty. Right over here is sort of the walkway of Newmarket. As you can see, Newmarket Commons walkway area. Really gorgeous and pretty, and I would highly recommend to check it out. A lot of people just come here because Toronto's really expensive, so they get priced out and come up here, but it's really not a bad decision because it's equally as nice too as well. You know, it's sometimes surprising. You wouldn't expect such nice things from the peak suburbia of Canada, but you can always be sort of surprised about the things that you can see and expect regardless of the area, whether it's like more populated or less populated. Like I think if you sort of give places a chance, you can really see how cool they potentially can be. It's just a matter of research and discovery, or just plain old discovery for sure. But this area is unbeatably really nice and beautiful. They also got these like really cool seats here. Not exactly comfortable, but it's definitely a chill spot for sure. I think now is a good time to thank Insta360 for sending over this camera. Please check out the link in the description for Insta360 discounts and products. But yeah, again, let's just go back to the video here. Okay, the great thing about this park as well is there's a wide contrast to it. There's also Fairy Lake as well. So Fairy Lake is essentially going to be this area right here. It's beautiful as you can see, and then it connects towards sort of a trail, and I suppose we can walk a little bit of it, maybe not all of it, so you get an understanding of what that looks like too as well. There's also a really cool waterfall here as well. Yeah, it's a great place to be, 100%. Has those local vibes, but it's interesting in a way too. Now, in terms of the YouTube channel for 2025, I think my primary absolute goal is to get monetized. I need to hit 4,000 watch time hours. I think I'm around 1,200 at the time of the recording of this video. It's a tough journey, but it's getting closer and closer day by day. So if you're willing to help out, watch my videos to the end, get me up those watch hour times, and it'll mean so much. And so lately I've been really into biking, so I think maybe next time I'll bring my bike here and then I can do sort of a bike POV. I think that would be really cool to see and do. Well, I think just using Mega POV over here, I think this is like the best setting. You really get a grasp of everything around me, and sometimes I'm like a little worried about like whether or not I'm in the middle of the frame for the video, but if I put it on Mega View, I'm definitely good within camera size, and I have the grid system on too as well, so I know exactly where I need to be at all times. So I think this is probably most likely the most optimal in terms of filming a vlog style video like this. It's great. Check it out. Kind of more views of Fairy Lake. It's really nice and stuff. Little section here, it says wind phoned or something like that. Really cool for sure. Again, I would highly recommend to check this area out. Oh yeah, this is so random, but I think I'll also mention too as well, with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, I love the sort of low light exposure it has. Let's just call it that. It's really good in low light settings. Like you'll see in the B-roll right now, it's like a huge difference from the Insta360 versus like a GoPro Hero 13, for example. I think this camera can go go a long way, and I'm grateful I have it for sure. But yeah, dang, I've been seeing like a lot of bikers just pass by here and stuff like that, and it's so tempting to want to do the exact same. I think maybe one of these days I'll bike over here. I think it's a 22-minute from my house, kind of like a 20-minute bike ride, so we'll see if I can make that happen and work. That'd be so cool. Also sort of a new discovery, but I figured out that you doing YouTube live streams, even through like the short model or like the long form model, does count towards your watch time hours specifically. So I think my plan as of right now is I want to start doing like a live stream here or there. I think that'd be quite interesting, and if I can get a certain audience to watch, and on top of that increase the watch time hours, and it's kind of cool to try something new, I think I'm going to start doing that a bit more. If it's an effective plan in order for me to monetize faster, then I'll do it. Status update, we're like halfway through this trail. I think once we finish the trail we'll end the video as well, but I am just on standard video mode. I did have a phase where I tried 8-bit E-log for a bit, or iLog, and it was alright. I think it just didn't capture all the colors that I wanted it to, versus if you just put it on standard mode, you could see visibly all the colors and it looks a lot nicer. So that's why I just stick with standard and call it a day. And if anything, sometimes it's kind of nicer, to be frank with you. So that's just how I feel personally, but it's really up to you if you have the Ace Pro 2 and want to film with it, how you want to use this camera to the best of its abilities. So to add to as well, it's a bit bittersweet just because I'm looking around and stuff like that, and I'm noticing that some of the orange is starting to pop out. It is September 2 at the time of this recording, and it's a bit sad that summer's in its conclusion era and it looks like fall's on its way and then winter's around the corner. But it's always good to be optimistic and excited about the good of everything. So there's always good to every season as Canadians here in our home country. But yeah, even if you want to do some field leisurely activities, there's great space for here for picnics and stuff like that. Beautiful vibes, beautiful views, and even down over there's like some gazebos and stuff. I feel like you could probably have a nice summer barbecue, fall, any season. Someone's behind me, and I think it'd be great, all the above either way. If you ever thought about playing chess, it's just right over there too as well. Who would have guessed, eh? That's just random. But yeah, I guess here's to soaking up the rest of the summer. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. We're at the trail end of the video, or the trail too. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Take a look at the description down below for Insta360 products. Use the code, and peace out.